Ikwe man, or you didn't carry this popular Bayelsa man or this popular Hausa man, and then you have a lot of fraction within the people. This is a good
idea. They have remained on a particular word. We want to recolor the Naira, not to redesign. Well, let us be honest. This process is still okay. At least you can see the benefit now. The Naira is now appreciating from nowhere. The billions of Naira now good. Naira notes are not getting to the bank. It's even been recorded in some certain news and other news fora. How banks are now receiving billions of Nigerian Naira notes. In my state, Bayelsa, a particular politician buried this money and the floods damaged. Oh my goodness me.
Wow.
Were you aware there was a time we were struggling to pay people because there was no money? In my office it happened. Oh, there is no money in the system. We are waiting for CBN. Why? No. People are buried the money. They hid the money. And they bury some in their forest. Thank you, President Muhammadu Buhari, Mr. Zion.
All right, some very interesting allegations coming through about people burying monies, and things like that. Interesting. All right, so are you impressed with the new Naira notes? And again, now that the new Naira notes are out, is it going to make you, yes, you listening to us right now, would it make you keep the notes better than the way Nigerians have been used to keeping their Naira notes in the past, at least up until yesterday? Okay, come on, Jude, please. These new Naira notes weren't redesigned. They only changed its color. I am not impressed. Lady V says, I am not impressed. Interesting. All right, good morning to you, Jude. It's not just the point that they changed the color. It's the way the color looks. I don't feel any classy as a Nigerian. This note does not give me a sense of belonging. If it were a new money given in a new design, maybe I would have liked it. But for now, I prefer the old Naira notes. Interesting. Anselm, Manchester 3, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Angel.
Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome, please.
This is Dakuku from Okiche.
All right, Dakuku, are you impressed with the new Naira notes? Are you impressed with the new Naira notes?
I'm so happy for the new Naira notes that is designed by the President Muhammadu Buhari. Let me give an reason. Hello?
Well, listen to you, Dakuku, please.
Hello?
Go on. We'll listen to you. Yeah.
Okay, for me now, you know that this new Naira note design now, we expose most of these big men, all these our politicians who don't study this money, and most of them don't pay the tank. Most of them dig a hole and do it as if it was tucked away. They put the money there. They are not putting their money in the bank, so that Nigeria will not know how much they have. Now it's exposing more of them. I'm proud. I help President Muhammad Buhari for do this. Let us know those who had our state money and the local government one and federal money. Let them bring it out. Because as I'm speaking to you, will know most of them are bringing out money that they have been damaged where they give it. We will arrest that man, and I want them to prove those people. Anyone that they get, they have to prove that it's taken to jail immediately. So that other people learn lesson from them. That's what I want to say. Thank you. This is Dakuku from Okiche.
Okay, Dakuku is speaking so vehemently. He wants them to be arrested, but he's only happy that the money is making people bring out their hidden monies. Impressed with the new Naira notes? Good morning, please.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, so how is today, sir?
Very well. What's your name? Quickly, we have just about 45 seconds. Tell us, are you happy with the new notes?
How will I be happy? How can they fry new notes for us with 3 billion, with 3 trillion? That note look like what they fry in the pot. How can they fry money for us with 3 trillion? The machine that even printed that money is not even up to 3 trillion. How can you design money with 3 trillion? With this kind of color you give to us.
Okay, all right. More dissent. Would I call it dissent or maybe disapproval? But I understand a lot of Nigerians expected a little bit more panache, something a little bit more style to it, right? Isn't that what they expected? Don't fault them though. Just thinking, really. It didn't quite meet with their expectations, right? 009-030-6416 009-030-6416. That's where you find us on WhatsApp and Telegram at Nigeria Info PH at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. Two very interesting questions for you. Are you impressed with the new Naira notes? And more importantly, would you now be ready to keep the new Naira notes better than you have been keeping the old Naira notes up until today? I'm curious. Stuff it in your bra, squeeze it, and give policeman. More when we come back. It's Look at your reactions and maybe lack thereof, depending on where you are, on the new Naira notes. How exactly have you received them? Now, don't forget, about some months ago, the CBN stated that it's planning on redesigning the notes, and that will help improve the demand on FX and the way the Naira is being treated on the international market, as well for the Nairas that they have stashed. Has redesigned. How many of you remember it? That brought in the current 5 Naira note that we now use. It saw the coins coming into play as opposed to the 1 Naira note. At least I was young enough to remember that one. Yay! But anyway, moving away from all of that comes the big question. Do you think that now that we have a new Naira note, any better? Would you? Are you impressed? As always, refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Please do not make comments that are not substantiated, and very importantly, please don't make comments that might be seen as inciting.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Good morning.
I want to say thank you to you, a big thank you to you on Friday.
Oh, thank you.
Just to be right hard.
I see.
I went to a shopping mall. That voucher was 10,000 voucher.
Okay.
Which I made some other shopping in addition.
Well, thank you
to you.
Thank you. And thank you.
The only change I see is that the hyper money. They just changed my hyper 9 and use for that money. I see no change. When the CBN governor was talking, I thought there will be a big change on that, or maybe they will reduce the head, or they will remove the Arabic writing, or they will do something tangible as new money. They cannot
So basically,
they cannot duplicate.
So basically, you're not impressed with the new Naira notes.
I'm not impressed at all.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Moses. Now that you have, not likely, there's going to be newer notes in circulation. Do you think Nigerians will treat these newer notes better than they've done in the past?
There will be nothing better. We'll still treat it as we have been treating the old one.
Why? This is new. When people get new wives, new girlfriends, new cars, new phones, there's a bit of a petting stage.
After this thing, the new, but this one, we are not impressed with what they did. We are not impressed. Right? And they want to even force us to change.
Well, you have to.
The new one.
Yes, it's called
that is the first, and they put a deadline.
Yes.
At the 1st of January. It's a must. Come and take new one. They should at least work hand in hand with the two, not to force us to take this new one. And this new one is nothing to write home about. For me, I'm not impressed at all. For me, if I must score them, I will score them 5. Because the only hypo, then they use wash the money, change the color, finish.
Okay.
I see nothing new in this money.
All right, thank you very much, Moses. But let me read for you the comment that the president expressed delight at the new redesigned currencies were emphasis on locally produced by the Nigerian Security Printing and Minting PLC. Now, speaking of the new banknotes, the president noted that the international best practice requires central or local currency was done. That implies that the Naira is long overdue to wear a new look. And this bit is a very important one, please. Let me read it for you. A cycle of banknote redesign is generally aimed at achieving specific objectives, including but not limited to improving the security of the banknotes, mitigating counterfeiting, preserving the collective national heritage, controlling currency in new Naira notes will have been fortified with security counterfeit. So you haven't heard the notes. There is a possibility that it is this security, in quotes, this security measures, this security, inputs on the notes that will be the subtle changes that many people are not aware of. 93, good morning, please. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome, please.
Thank you. My name is Zikora from Port Harcourt.
It's a pleasure to have you join us.
So before I start, my 8-year-old cousin was with me yesterday, and I was calling through my phone, and he asked me a question. He said, "Brother, why is there Arabic on the Nigerian Naira note. I didn't know what to answer him. Honestly, I was dumbfounded.
Can I answer you? Can I help you out? Well, Nigeria is a country of mixed religious views and cultural practices. So every Naira note is meant to reflect as many of the cultures that you have. You have the northern part of Nigeria that is predominantly Muslim. So yes, to reflect that, you have Arabic inscriptions. You also have English inscriptions. You also have Igbo and Yoruba inscriptions all over the Naira note.
Arabic is hold on. Arabic is not northern. It's not Hausa. It's a religion. It's Muslim. We don't have Hebrew on the Nigerian Naira note.
But you have English. But you have English on the Nigerian Naira note. English is more spoken.
Why can't we have Hausa or Kanuri or Fulani? Why do we have Arabic? It's a different thing. English is a language.
Arabic is
a religion.
No, it's a language actually. It's not just a religion.
It's a language by who exactly?
See, once again, the narrative there is you have people who practice that religion, who speak Arabic, right? In their place of worship.
Why can't we have Latin on the Nigerian Naira note?
Nobody speaks Latin in Nigeria.
We do actually. I'm Catholic. We speak Latin in church.
You don't speak. Oh dear. I know Latin is recited in church, but you don't communicate. Am I mistaken? You don't communicate with. How many of you communicate in Latin? How many people do? But anyway, would you keep the Naira note? Would you better handle it now that it's been redesigned or recolored? However you want to interpret that. Promise is on the line. Let's get to hear from Promise. Promise is speaking to us from Rumo Dumaya. Promise, good morning. Welcome, 90.3.
Good morning, my brother Jude.
Good morning.
Concerning how to handle this, the new Naira note, I think there would have been the proper sensitization before now. People would have been properly orientated, sensitized.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Yes, let me continue from the second to the last caller. If we said Nigeria is a multi-dynamic people that speak different language, so that's why Arabic should be described on it. So what about me as from a five? Why is there a five of language not there? Even when my elder statesman is on one of the first central bank governors, name was the state affairs day. Nigeria, all people was never in state there. Why?
Well, okay, all right. Now I can't. Okay, go on, please. Go on.
If you want to say, if you want to ask me how I would say the Naira, it is not because it is you. It is the worst. It is the worst of the Naira will tell me how I say it. Does the 1,000 Naira take almost the price of every government? How much is the of fuel or quality of fuel that you will purchase for me? What is it? They are just giving this our comedians new version of something to make us laugh on social media, because if you go out there, they are just making mockery of it. When Mr. President said in his comment that it will contain, when he talks about the security aspect of it, yes, we know, because now it terms that if you after 31st of January, yes, the old Naira tends to be non-acceptable in the market. That could contain security on the other side. But again, if you know you're going to come out with this innovation, why don't so far out with NIN? Making us think our line, standing you use NIN to register jam. Making us suffer and all this. Then what about the other initiatives?
Okay, well, all of these things, I'm not the NRA, but yes, those questions you ask are very fair to be asked, and maybe we'll get a representative from the NRA, maybe the government to even explain. But on the surface, once again, it's for security purposes. Now, you've heard that since the redesign was announced, banks have recorded more money being coming through the doors, get into banks. Now people are bringing out money. I've seen more new 100 Naira notes in the past 2 months than I've seen in the past 5 years, and I'm not even lying. All right, more new notes. In fact, I'm getting to see new notes that were printed last year, 2021. For a long time, the newest notes I got to see from the 100 Naira was from about 6 or 7 years ago. But now, these days, I'm seeing 2021 notes, 2020 notes, and even 2022 100 Naira notes. So where have they been hiding all this while? 923, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Sorry, I called back. It's Decorum.
Well, welcome, Decorum. We have Austin on the line. I'm going to give you a minute, please.
Okay.
Yes.
So, let me finish.
Yes.
Right? I have lived in the north for 17 years, and I can tell you, they don't speak Arabic. They speak Arabic by a particular religion. Northerners don't speak Arabic. There are Christians there, traditionalists there.
True.
Arabic is not a language of those in the north. It's a language of those. They speak Arabic in the east as well, Muslims. So if they want to do it like this, they should also add language that Christians speak. I speak Hebrew. I speak Latin. My church speaks Latin. So I don't know. So for me, I don't know what to tell this young boy, this 8-year-old boy up till today. Now, am I impressed with the design? If I may, I am not. I am not impressed at all. There is nothing on that design. Will I treat the money better? Why would I treat the money that doesn't have value better? The money is valueless. There is no value for the money. There is 100 naira for me. What 100 naira get for me today in Nigeria? So, no, it's a no for me.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. 923, Austin is in Alo. Austin, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
I saw it on the HTN news last night. Where are we heading to? Very, very funny. And the people is there laughing. And I come to look at, I thought at least they would change that Arabic. At least we have one local here, speaking, even our great grandfather, they speak that language, they left it to us, which is speaking English. If they know they didn't go to school or whatsoever to design that thing, they should put speaking English inside of it. I think it's better off than what I saw there. It's the same thing. Besides that, like you mentioned them, that someone took money from Brad and gave to a policeman. The same thing that's what to happen. This time around to kill their plans.
Oh wow!
Nigeria should wake up. They should stop. This government, I don't understand what's going on.
But they had to redesign the Naira notes. They had to redesign the Naira note. All right, now one of those comments, and I need to state this. In fact, I just got a message gave me a reminder. You know, some of the comments, you know, are emotionally based. The questions are logical, but I think it's the responses that usually have an emotional connotation to it, and it may rub off as, you know, being a bit unfair or maybe not being altruistic, you know. But the notion that it's Arabic and people don't speak Arabic, once again I agree. I've spent some time in the north, you know. They speak Kanuri, they speak Hausa, there are other languages and tribes, yeah, but yes, in the mosque, maybe that's where they recite the Quran in Arabic. But your numbers that you use, let me correct you, or let me remind you, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you use right now, they are Arabic. If you did not know, they replaced the Roman numerals that people used to use, the I1, I, IV, IX, DC. All those things were Roman numerals that the Arabic numerals replaced. That's what you use today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 0 are Arabic numerals. Anyway, not to start another debate and get people all worked up, but it is what it is.
We take off with the biggest conversations with an exchange of opinions and ideas.